Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over PUBG patch 10.3, which is on the test server now, comes to live servers next week. That's February 9th or 10th. And this test server, or this patch notes rather, is going to have a number of different things. That's some Karakin visual updates, the highly requested sound remaster update where you can revert back to the old weapon sounds or choose the new weapon sounds. They've done a number of UI and bug fixes, some new emotes, some new skins, the usual kind of update stuff. This one isn't as content jam-packed as I was hoping, but it is the last patch before season 11. So let's go ahead and get started on a quick review. All right, so reading through the patch notes, we got a few different changes coming up. Now, the test server match settings have changed temporarily. So if you do log on to the test server and try to play some games, you're only going to be able to get Karakin, and they're going to cycle between the different lighting and weather effects that they've applied to Karakin. Judging by the little images they've shown here and some little in-game testing that I did, it's not a huge improvement, honestly. They just made it a bit brighter, which is one of the things I outlined in my Ultimate PUBG Settings Guide video. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. Learn how to dial in your settings for the best FPS and best performance. But they made it to where things are much easier to see in the dark areas. The blacks aren't as deep. And just the overall lighting looks better. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm still just kind of blown away that we're still even talking about Karakin after it was supposed to be a meme map for a couple of months, and we've already blown through Paramo, and now Haven is on its way out because this is the last season for Haven. I just don't understand why we didn't incorporate those smaller maps and rotate out Karakin, but that's just me, I guess. And another thing is, since the PGIS tournament is so long, the next monthly update will be a little bit later than usual. That'll be the start of season 11. And the next season, the general structure will change, but they haven't outlined in detail what we can expect from that change. So more to come on that in the coming weeks. Now, the big one here that a lot of folks have been waiting on is the weapon sound select system, where you can go into your UI, your audio option, go to your weapon sound effects, and you can toggle it from remastered to the original. And, you know, I don't know, after playing back and forth with them, I'm not 100% sold which one I'm going to play with. I'll probably run the old sounds just for a little nostalgia for a bit. I don't know if I'll stay there, though. Let me know what you think. They're going to be adding a feature where they kick AFK players away from training mode. I honestly don't know the point of this. Maybe it's just to let more players into the training mode so you don't wait so long to get into a new queue. I guess that might have something to do with it. So just like in TDM, if you're AFK, you'll get a 10-second warning, and if you don't activate your character, boom, they kick you. Now they'll do the same thing in ranked, where if you queue for a ranked, you'll be thrown into the training mode. If you're AFK in the training mode, you will get kicked out, but you won't get kicked out of your ranked queue. Now this one I couldn't test out because I don't have multiple people to do a test server custom match. It was just me and my bot. But you can do emotes with your squad, which honestly I think is pretty cool. All you have to do is highlight your emote wheel. So what this allows you to do is sync up your emotes with players within a 15-meter radius of your character or in the lobby on main menu. You can choose to stop emoting at any time, independent of the person who initiated the emotes. They've changed some of the UI for the store to make it just a little bit more clean, and so that you understand what you're buying, what's extra with what you're buying. Nothing crazy, but should make it a little bit easier to read. You can now sort low to high for battle points for items to buy, so you can get school shoes brown or plain white t-shirts again. Like I said, Haven is going to be gone at the end of Season 10, just like Paramo is gone at the end of Season 9. No word if that'll be coming back in a custom game fashion or just never. I honestly think they're not bringing back Paramo. They're not bringing back Haven. They only introduced those maps to test out some new features like the drivable shoot truck, the helicopter, the AI, all that kind of stuff. Sorry, the AI, all that kind of stuff. Survivor Pass Breakthrough will end March 24th. You'll still have 2 weeks from that point to claim all your rewards and access the coupon shop. After that, you'll no longer be able to use those. Now, the reputation system has seen a slight change. I'm not going to go through all the specifics because honestly, it doesn't matter. It's still in its alpha, beta stage. It doesn't really affect your gameplay at all. But they're not going to penalize you for leaving a match before you board the plane. So if you're in the pregame lobby and you get a map that you don't like, if you leave, they're not going to penalize you anymore. So you can keep getting your Erangel and Miramar without getting Q dodge for Karakin and a Sanhok and Vikendi, I guess. They've got a number of performance enhancements. Now this one is something I really need to touch on because over the past week, since last Tuesday's update, they've introduced some kind of bug where there's so much hitching and glitching in the game, and it's just never been there before. It's only been there since last Tuesday. This does not specifically address hitching in the game or frame drop in the game, but they did do a number of performance enhancements. While I was playing on the test server, I didn't experience any of the same hitching that I had on live servers, but I've also had that experience in the past where the test server plays much smoother than the live server, maybe because there's less people or it's routed to a different server or something. That I'm not 100% sure on. We'll have to wait till this comes to live servers to see if that hitching's been fixed. Let me know in the comments if you've had the same hitching issues as well. Now, of course, they've got new items and skins and emotes as usual. I'll do another video kind of outlining all those when they come to live server. These little wolf skins look pretty cool, though. I mean, I'm not going to lie. They look nice. Now, they've got a number of bug fixes, gameplay and UI issues that they have addressed. I'm not going to go through them all. Honestly, none of them are like game breaking or game helping now that they fixed it. Most of it's just like quality of life change where like clothing is clipping together and not fitting properly, or that bug where the vehicles look like they were airbagged to the ground. And so you got in it and then it popped up out of the ground. So some small stuff like that. But that's about it for this patch notes, guys. So like I said, it's not really feature jam-packed. Maybe it's just because it's the last update before Season 11 and they're banking on a big Season 11 update. I was hoping to see a bit more out of this. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the Karakin map changes, the new sound, which you're going to be using, and if you're just ready to get Season 11. You're kind of burnt out on 10. As always, guys, I stream 5 days a week on twitch.tv/C_dome. Links in the description below, so feel free to come stop by our live streams. I do stream on YouTube occasionally, like maybe once a week after I upload a video on Sunday or something, so you can find us there as well. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.